It starts with a change in the breast, from the shape to color to size to texture.
Lumps may form that weren't present before. The nipples may change and create discharge.
These may all be symptoms of breast cancer.
And breast cancer can have effects throughout the entire body and mind.
It can be a life-changing and terrifying battle.
For hundreds and thousands of women across the world, this is their reality.
Breast cancer is the most common cancer among women worldwide.
Every 2 minutes, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer in the United States.
1 in 8 women will develop breast cancer in her lifetime.
Although rare, 1 in 1,000 men will also develop breast cancer.
15.2% of all U.S. cancer cases is female breast cancer.
So, what is cancer? Our bodies create and control the life cycle of the cells within our systems.
However, when the rate of the cell growth increases more than the cell death, the excess forms a tumor or lump.
Breast cancer is when this occurs in the breast. These lumps can form into milk ducts, lobules, or other breast tissues.
They can grow both quickly and slowly, some before they're even large enough to notice.
Victims need all the support they can get from their close ones and community.
For different countries and cultures, there's many misconceptions surrounding breast cancer.
Some patients worry that they'll even become ostracized once others know about their diagnosis.
Breast cancer can be a taboo topic within the Asian American community.
Asian women are less likely to be screened for breast cancer compared to the general public.
Possibly due to language barriers, cultural stigmas, and limited support networks.
A supportive community will encourage more people to push past their fears, come forward, and seek treatment.
Spreading awareness will encourage early detection and treatment.
This will aid prevention and increase survival rates.
As the Sisters of UMCP Alpha Kappa Delta Phi will continue to promote our philanthropy, breast cancer awareness, and teach various prevention methods to detect breast cancer early.
Hello everyone, welcome to the UMCP Associate Chapter of aKDPhi's virtual 9th Annual Breast Cancer Charity Event, Step with aKDPhi! My name is Emily Zheng, the Fall 2020 Vice President of Service.
And my name is Lindsay Yee, the President of our chapter this year.
Thank you all for tuning in to our largest annual philanthropic event of the year, held in honor of National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This semester, we've decided to hold this event online for everyone's safety during the pandemic.
All proceeds from our efforts this month will go towards aKDPhi's international BCA funds dedicated in support of breast cancer awareness.
Nationally, aKDPhi in the past has donated over $1 million towards the breast cancer awareness cause, and this number is only increasing as our organization grows.
To give some perspective, we are the largest, fastest growing, and only international Asian interest sorority. Our chapter specifically was recognized for being in the top 3 of the most improvement of our BCA efforts in 2019.
We've partnered with several organizations this year who have made this video event possible. We would like to give a huge shout out to MKC Threads, Sleek Attire, and Unigreeks for generously participating in our raffle.
We've also had some amazingly supportive co-sponsors as well. Thank you so much to
the Chi Chapter of Hermandad de Sigma Iota Alpha Incorporada,
UMCP Phi Delta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated,
UVA Alpha Tau Chapter of Lambda Phi Epsilon Fraternity Incorporated,
UMCP Nu Zeta Chapter of Sigma Lambda Gamma Sorority,
UMCP G-Girls and the Wasabi Boys,
and the UMCP Tau Chapter of Sigma Psi Zeta Sorority Incorporated.
Our sisters have a lot in store for this video event. As shown through this pamphlet, we'll start with a speaker presentation with Jerry Zheng, a Q&A panel facilitated by our own BCA Committee, performances by our lovely co-sponsors, and the reveal of our BCA Raffle winners.
We hope you are able to learn something new from this video, as we'll be touching on a lot of important topics about breast cancer. Without further ado, let's get started!
Our speaker for this year is a breast cancer survivor, a professor for the communications and 2 unit courses she designed herself, and director of the new student orientation programs at UMD since 1982.
Wow, that's so amazing. Who is this speaker?
Well, please give a warm welcome for Dr. Jerry Zheng.
Hello, my name is Jerry Strumpf, and I'm happy to be a speaker for this meaningful program. I had breast cancer when I was about 44 to 45 years old. I can never remember the exact date, but my daughter had leukemia when she was 10 years old in 1990. And I knew, when at first I got my mammogram and they said, oh, it's suspicious. And I called my brother, who's a doctor, and he said, oh, don't worry about it. There are a lot of them that don't, that are false positive. So I went, and my daughter had cancer earlier that was very, very, very stressful. And I wasn't exercising because I didn't have time. And so I went to the doctor, and he put my x-rays up and said, I can tell you right now, you have breast cancer. I said, you're kidding me, right? And he goes, no, you have breast cancer. So I went back to work, and my good friend Carol, I said, Carol, you're not going to believe this. I have breast cancer. Like, I haven't had enough of cancer in my life, but I am fully convinced that it was such a stressful time when my daughter was sick, and I had nowhere to put that stress. So I really think it was a result of her very, life-threatening illness. So anyway, the whole time they kept telling me, okay, you have breast cancer, but it's early. You're good. You're good. We're going to get it. And my doctor even said, Jerry, you can go find someone who will do a lumpectomy, but I suggest you get a mastectomy. And I'm like, that's fine. And I decided to do the flap, where they take tissue from your body. So I had a 7-hour operation, which I woke up and felt like I had been hit by a truck. And but you don't get your pathology report right away. And it takes about, I think 4 days. And my brother's a physician, and he kept calling me that whole day. And he was driving me crazy. He goes, Jerry, did you get your pathology report back yet? And I'm like, no, but you're driving me crazy. Well, he had already gotten it and found out I had 5 nodes positive, 5 nodes out of 12, which is a lot. So all of a sudden I had to face my mortality. I had 3 children. Katie was, knock on wood, doing well. And I had a 1-year-old and a 3, sorry, that was when Katie had cancer. They were in elementary school, but they were young. They were really young. So my husband, who is now my ex-husband, but he was great during this whole time, he came in, and I was crying, and he said, Jerry, we can get through this. And I said, this is serious. I have to face my mortality because I have a 50% chance, 1 out of 2, of not making it. And it's probably higher than that. And so I want you to promise me something. And he goes, what do you want me to promise you? I said, you can remarry because that's healthy, but you can't marry anyone with children, and you can't have any more. Because I knew they would not love my children if they had more. It would be difficult. I mean, maybe they would have a big heart, but I couldn't trust that. So he said, how am I going to promise you that? I said, you promise me that, because I'm not moving on until you promise me that. And if you don't, I will haunt you for the rest of your life. So he promised. I got super duper cancer because I'd been through cancer with my daughter. I went into my oncologist and I said, I want you to give me as much chemo as you can, but don't kill me. Because I knew that was the philosophy of oncology during that time. So I got super duper chemo, felt terrible, but I still went to work every day. And knock on wood, that was a long time ago. It was 24 years ago. So I'm 69 years old now, kicking around, still working, and it was hard, but it's doable. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Jerry Strump. We are truly grateful for your insight and experiences, and we're amazed by your achievements.
Next up, we have our informational Q&A panel facilitated by our own Breast Cancer Awareness Committee, Michelle Hoang, Isabell Kim, Kathleen Frejoles, and Zheng. We've had different organizations send in some amazing questions about breast cancer, so we hope you are able to learn something new from these meaningful conversations.
Let's have the sisters of UMCP, Sigma Iota Alpha, start us off.
Hi, my name is Marta Dominguez and I'm a sister of Hermandad de Sigma Iota Alpha Incorporada. And my question is, when should I begin getting screened for breast cancer?
Women aged 40 to 44 years should have the choice to start annual breast cancer screening with mammograms if they wish to do so. The risks of screening as well as the potential benefits should be considered. Women aged 45 to 49 years should get mammograms every year.
Hi everyone, my name is Yoslyn Olasco. I am part of Chi chapter of Hermandad de Sigma Iota Alpha Incorporada here at Maryland. My question is, how can you do an at-home test for breast cancer? Thank you.
You can place a pillow under your right shoulder and your right arm behind your head. Using your left hand, move the pads of your finger around your right breast gently, covering the entire breast area and armpit. Use light, medium, and firm pressure. Then squeeze the nipple, check for discharge and lumps.
Hey guys, my name is Leon Ta. I'm part of GGWB and I am the junior officer of their e-board. Our club's questions are, 1, what are the chances for developing breast cancer? And 2 is, does drinking and or smoking affect breast cancer at all?
In general, 1 out of 8 women and 1 out of 833 men are at the lifetime risk of being diagnosed with breast cancer. If you have family history with breast cancer or even are just older in age, your risk of getting breast cancer are significantly higher.
1 drink per day is okay. Drinking in moderation is key. There is no proven studies that drinking more than that can cause breast cancer. However, smoking is a proven risk factor for several cancers. It has been proven over several studies that it can increase your risk for breast cancer. Smoking can overall cause heart and lung cancer.
Are there different types of treatments for breast cancer or just one?
Great question. There's more than one way to treat breast cancer. Some possible options include surgery, chemotherapy, hormonal therapy, biological therapy, and radiation therapy.
What are the social issues in our country today that lead to racial disparities in health, specifically the higher incidence rates of breast cancer in communities of color?
According to the SEER cancer statistics, white women have a lifetime risk of 13%, African American women have a lifetime risk of 12%, Asian Pacific Islanders and Hispanic women have a risk of 11%, and American Indians with Alaskan Natives have a lifetime risk of 8%. According to the Cancer Action Network, African American women have the highest death rate of all racial and ethnic groups, and are 42% more likely to die of breast cancer than white women. Asian and Hispanic women also are less likely to be screened for breast cancer compared to the general public because of language barriers, cultural stigmas, and limited support for networks. These racial disparities still persist to this day. To reduce this divide, we need to increase access for the entire continuum of care. This includes increasing screening rates and diagnostic testing, as well as improving access to the quality health care and cancer treatments to decrease the breast cancer mortality rates. There should also be more support for patient navigation and opportunities to reduce these risks of breast cancer, especially within these vulnerable communities.
Hey UMD aKDPhi, this is Seth from UVA Lambdas. I was wondering, even though obviously breast cancer mainly affects women, how many men get breast cancer?
Valid question. Even though breast cancer is less common among men than women, men still are at risk for breast cancer. The lifetime risk of getting breast cancer for men is about 1 in 833. The American Cancer Society estimates that in 2020 alone, there will be around 2,620 new cases of invasive breast cancer diagnosed in the United States.
Hey UMD aKDPhi, this is Simon Lee from UVA Lambdas, and my question is, what are the symptoms of breast cancer?
Excellent question. There are many symptoms that can be a warning for breast cancer, including pain in the breast, new lumps forming the breast or armpit, thickening or swelling, irritation or dimpling of breast skin, any drastic changes in the size or the shape of the breast, and nippling discharge other than breast milk, specifically blood.
Hi everyone, my name is Alexis Peters and I'm from the Nu Zeta chapter of Sigma Lambda Gamma, National Sorority Incorporated, and our first question is, how do you help raise awareness in your community about breast cancer? And our other question is, what resources are there for families who are affected by breast cancer?
The first step is to educate yourself about breast cancer, such as knowing the risk factors, early detection and diagnosis, treatments, after treatments, common myths, and even just reading stories about victims and survivors. You can help raise awareness in your community as well as sharing important articles and facts with friends and family on social media, as well as attending local and national charity walks and events. You can also donate to nonprofit charities as provided in our BCA resources guide in our link tree. Our link tree is linktr.ee/UMCP aKDPhi.
Hi, my name is Michelle Wang. I am a sister from Sigma Psi Zeta Sorority Incorporated. I wanted to first thank you for allowing us to co-sponsor. I do have two questions. My first question is, can someone still get breast cancer without noticing the typical symptoms? And my second question is it possible for breast cancer to be inherited?
Yes, breast cancer is not always accompanied by a lump. Many women diagnosed with breast cancer never have any signs or symptoms, and their cancer is found on a screening test such as a mammogram. It's possible, and there's a genetic testing for breast cancer. The BRCA1 and the BRCA2 gene mutations may increase your odds of developing breast cancer. However, the odds of developing a mutation are relatively small. For instance, an estimated 0.25% of the general population carries a mutated BRCA gene, which is about 1 out of every 400 people.
Good question. It depends on what stage of breast cancer you're in. For stage 1 breast cancer, patients have an average of 98 to 100% 5-year survival rate, where stage 2 patients have an average of 90 to 99%, and stage 3 patients have an average of 66 to 98% survival rate. There are also local, regional, and distant stages. At the local stage, which is when the cancer cells haven't spread beyond the breast, has an average of 99% 5-year relative breast cancer survival rate. At the regional stage is where the cancer cells spread beyond the breast and is limited to the nearby lymph nodes, has an average of 8% 5-year survival rate. At the distant stage, where cancer cells have spread to other parts and all over the body, has a 26% 5-year survival rate.
One in 8 women, about 12% in the United States, will develop breast cancer in their lifetime. In 2020, it's estimated that 276,480 cases of invasive breast cancer are expected to be diagnosed in women in the US, along with 48,530 new cases of non-invasive breast cancer. Great question. The CDC recommends women ages 40 to 44 years to start annual breast cancer screening with mammograms, and women aged 45 to 49 years to screen every year. Younger women aren't really recommended mammograms as their best diagnostic tool because they typically have dense tissue, which makes it difficult to feel lumps or differentiations. However, it is crucial that women aged 20 and older become familiar with their breasts and learn how to spot any unusual changes. Anything abnormal, or if you have family history of disease, consult your doctor about mammograms or other forms of breast cancer screenings and how frequently you should have them.
Thank you all for your lovely questions. This has been an incredibly educational experience, and if you have any more questions about breast cancer that you would like to know about, we have a document of BCA resources in our link tree below.
now we would like to present some amazing performances we have received from 4 different groups. We would like to emphasize that these performances were in respect of CDC guidelines in the making of these videos.
The performances will be from UMCP Sigma Iota Alpha, UMCP Phi Delta Sigma, UVA Lambda Phi Epsilon, and UMCP G Girls and the Wasabi Boys.
Oh wow, so cool. What are they presenting?
Well, there's gonna be step strolls, singing, dancing.
Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's get started.
Hi everybody, this is Manuela Osorio from Hermandad de Sigma Iota Alpha Incorporada. I'm going to play an original for you guys. It's called I'll Be Just Fine. I hope you guys enjoy.
buck rap. Bustle like an addict with a semi-automatic. Who'da had it and he ready for anybody to buck back. Hold on, catch a vibe. Ain't no way in hell we leaving nobody alive. Even suicide, no fuck that. Bobby feeling villainous, he killing us. I'm coming for your man and his lady and even a baby. I'm feeling like I'm chicken Slim Shady with rabies. I'm foaming at the mouth. Ain't nobody taking me out. Every single rapper in the industry, yeah, they know what I'm about. And I dare you to test me, cause not a single one of you impress me. And maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but I'm full of innovation and I'm tired of all of this high school. He's cool, he's not rap shit. Can a single one of you even rap? Bobby boy, walk rap, bustle like an addict with a semi-automatic. Who'da had it and he ready for anybody to buck back. Hold on, catch a vibe. Ain't no way in hell we leaving nobody alive. Even suicide, no fuck that. Bobby feeling villainous, he killing us. I'm coming for your man and his lady and even a baby. I'm feeling like I'm chicken Slim Shady.
Like Jay-Z, jiggers up, you fuckers who didn't write anything are getting washed like bathing. Young Hova, I know hitters like Yankees. Gun toters, the pull triggers like crazy. Unloading, leave you shit up in your rover. Your body goes limping, slumps over like A-Rod in a month low, but he just homered. Hold up, I said Rover because now your Rover is red like Red Rover, so you know what I meant. But I wrote over my opponents instead, making dark sounds, cause I gotta keep breaking these bars down. I'll go slow for the speds, but when I go like the Doberman said, I still think the roof would go over your head. Man, stop.
breast cancer awareness?
Absolutely!
Okay, I rep that L. 5, E, you know, okay. 19, 81. I rep that L. 5, E, you know, ooh, ooh, ooh. time, go. One more time, go.
Go!
뜨거워진 숨을 채워 빛들이 마주한 길 위로 자고 있었던 본능을 다 깨워 차가운 날 데워 Girl I'm feeling your danger 날 자극해 낯선 느낌을 원해 뜨겁게 타오르는 내 맘 두 눈이 마주칠 때 I'm gonna blow your mind 더욱 빠져들고 싶어 내게 다가가 지금이 어떤 순간이 될지 알아 난 닿을 때 가까워진 너와 나 Oh baby don't wait all night long to tell me that you want me 너를 알고 싶어 yeah 깊어진 이 어둠 사이로 오직 너만 보여 내게 조금 더 가까이 와 Tell me all about it who you are Who you are Tell me all about it who you are Levitate, 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 levitate 하늘에 붕 뜬 것 같아 yes 이제 shine down 모든 게 swish yeah 한순간 이렇게 예고조차 없이 모든 걸 흔들어 놔 When you move that thing around I say oh baby don't wait all night long to tell me that you want me 너를 알고 싶어 yeah 희미한 네 조명 사이로 오직 너만 보여 나 이제 내게 더 가까이 와 Girl I know exactly who you are Who you are Girl I know exactly who you are
넌 흔들린 두 눈 신호줄 듯 말 듯 자꾸 너를 놀려 약하는 눈빛 몸짓 지근하지 왠지 이상하게 짜릿한 기분 천천히 가까워져 우리 둘 사이 거리 손에 닿을 듯 하지만 baby 다시 따라 나 몰래 좀 쉽진 않지 집중해봐 눈 감아 셌을 테니 나를 찾아봐 넌 아마 이리저리 헤맬지도 몰라 Going crazy 너를 훔친 나를 girl Let's go 아슬아슬한 하늘색 눈 감아 셌을 테니 나를 찾아봐 넌 아마 이리저리 헤맬지도 몰라 Going crazy 끈적 없던 나를 girl Let's go 감당할 수 있겠니 Naughty 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 oh yeah naughty naughty 에이 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 Come a little closer cause you look thirsty I'ma make it better, slip it like a Slurpee Snow cone chili, get it free like Willy In the jeans like Billy, you be popping like a Willy Even in the sun you know I keep it icy You could take a lick but it's too cold to bite me Bird, bird, frozen, you the one being chosen Play the part like Moses, keep it fresh like roses Looks so good, yeah, looks so sweet Looking good enough to eat Coldest with the kiss, so he call me ice cream Catch me in the fridge, right where the ice be Looks so good, yeah, looks so sweet Baby, you deserve a treat Diamonds on my wrist, so he call me ice cream You could double dip, cause I know you like me Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin' Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin' Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream, chillin' Ice cream, chillin', chillin', ice cream
Yeah, west side, east side, didn't know where to go. No. Tonight we ride 적막한 이 밤의 섬. 어둠 속 저 문이 열린 누카마가 아무도. West side, east side, it don't matter anymore. taka body day now. 내가 느껴서 샤도가 던 것 같아 세상. You know. 생일 찍었대 my style. 내 body's to the rest of my heart. 눈 앞에서 green light 뭐가 두려워. 허락삭힌 아직 너무 알. 이 세상은 정가 벌려버려. 수축형이 너의 목을 놓여. 수척해 눈이 인터넷에 접속. 조심해 저 2-3시간이 퍼져. 꿈에 닿을 때까지 알만 닿다. 그 질문에 매번 독성만이 번져. 내게 숨을 쉬기 위해 다시 번져.
왠지 나는 기분 좀 느껴봐 네 기분 좀 자율만나 지금 왠지 나는 기분 내가 taking the lead 내가 나의 believer
지내는 심장이 처음 보는 나의 비웃게 어지간해 조금씩 나는 뛰게 하는
내게 말해 너의 달콤한 미소는 내게 말해 속삭이듯 내 귓가에 말해 Don't be like a prey Smooth like a snake 벗어나고 싶은데 내게서 떠나줘 내게서 떠나줘 뭐라도 날 구해줘 아직 나는 여전히 똑같은 나인데 예전과 똑같은 나는 여기 있는데 너무나 커져
이 거짓 속에 헤어날 수 없어 내 웃음을 돌려놔줘 Cutting a lie 이쪽에서 날 꺼내줘 이 고통에서 헤어날 수 없어 널 받는 나를 구해줘 Je ne suis pas chez moi, chez moi. Je ne suis pas chez moi, chez moi. Moi, je ne suis chez moi, moi, chez moi, moi, chez moi, moi.
Thank you everyone for your incredible performance videos. We're so thoroughly impressed by everyone's skills.
Now it's time to announce our raffle winners. All winners will have 12 hours to claim their prize before another participant is chosen, and from there we can discuss delivering and shipping the items to you.
Thank you to everyone who has participated in our raffle and supported the breast cancer awareness cause with us. 100% of the proceeds from our fundraising will go straight to the aKDPhi International Foundation in support of breast cancer awareness.
Let's have our fundraising committee show us this year's BCA raffle prizes.
Woo! Thank you, Emily and Lindsay. I'm Hyacinth.
And I'm Jenny from the Fundraising Committee.
Since the beginning of October, our sisters have held a BCA raffle all month for students to purchase and submit online tickets. Not only will these participants possibly receive a valuable prize, but these purchases will be donated directly to breast cancer awareness.
All winners for our raffle will be selected through a random name generator. Are you guys ready to see our prizes?
Ooh! First up is our air fryer.
With the air fryer, you can fry your favorite foods without any oil.
Without any oil, no grease, no mess. Whoa!
You bet! Let's see who the winner is. Hey Hyacinth.
Yeah?
Do you like Korean barbecue or hot pot?
Oh my gosh, I like both so much that I can't decide.
Lucky for you, one of our prizes is a 2-in-1 smokeless electric grill with tongs, a brush, and other accessories.
Now I can have both at the same time.
You bet. And the winner is...
And next up is our JBL Charge 3 speaker. Is it Bluetooth?
Yes.
Is it waterproof?
Yes.
Is it portable?
Heck yes.
3-in-1. And our winner is...
Next up, we have a Unigreek screen printed hoodie. This prize comes with a custom text design.
What if the winner is Greek?
Their organization name will be customized on the hoodie.
But what if the winner is non-Greek?
They may choose their own custom text.
Whoa, I can't wait to see who the winner is.
Our next prize is the MKC Threads Merchandise Bundle number 1.
Hey Jenny, do you want to hang out later?
Not today.
How are you feeling?
Antisocial.
Well, you can get those printed on a hat. Both of them. And the bundle also includes one black crew neck in gold, it's medium size, and one logo t-shirt in white, and it's also medium size. Let's go see who our winner is. And our next prize is the MKC Threads Merchandise Bundle 2.
Wow, another bundle? What's in this one?
Well, it includes a hat with the word Vibes, one black crew neck, rose gold in size small, and one logo t-shirt, maroon and also size small.
Let's go see who the winner is. Yo, Hyacinth, what are you wearing?
Just some normal clothes.
How about we spice up your fit with a custom line jacket by Sleek Attire to rep your letters?
Wow, am I able to customize it in any way I want?
Yup, and only members of the Multicultural Greek Council are eligible.
That's so cool. I can't wait to see who the lucky winner is. That's it for our prizes for our 2020 BCA Raffle. Thank you for all your participation and support for breast cancer awareness.
That's it for the Fundraising Committee, and now we go back to Emily and Lindsay.
Bye!
Another huge congratulations to the winners of our BCA Raffle.
Congrats! Thank you everyone for tuning in, and for our wonderful performers, sponsors, and co-sponsors, it has been a pleasure.
We hope everyone is staying safe and learned a lot from this video event. For more information about BCA and our sorority, check out our link tree below.
Well, we had a great time tonight. This wraps up our 9th annual Breast Cancer Charity Event, Step with aKDPhi. Thank you all for joining the Sisters of UMCP aKDPhi, and we hope you all have a great evening.
Bye!